well, a small town like this only has so many uses. But I admit that over the course of the last few years, I have managed to find some semblance of entertainment. Yes, I suppose you could say that I found myself a few fascinating pets. Oh, a visitor. I do apologize, but don't you know it's awfully rude to interrupt a conversation? No. It's perfectly fine. This is a social event, at the very least. What are we here for if not to socialize? I will just finish my conversation later. Ladies, if you may excuse me, I seem to have a visitor. Or, well, of sorts. Thank you. Now, to what do I owe the pleasure? An interesting name. Though I don't believe I asked for it. I asked for an explanation for your interruption, not an introduction. I suppose there's no harm. It is a pleasure to meet you. You may address me as Genevieve. You know what my last name is. This is my event after all. You'd be in short supply to find someone here who doesn't know who I am. Please, don't act coy. Oh, really? Interesting. I will be sure to keep that in mind. Now, introductions have been made. Now an explanation. To what do I owe this most unexpected pleasure? Oh, really? Entranced, you say? Well, I do try my best to make a statement when I hold these events. Fine jewels, lavish gowns, treats, snacks, drinks. All to entertain, of course. Oh. Enchanted by me, you say? Well, again, I do aim to enchant in any way I can. So I will take this compliment graciously. But I do believe we've met before, haven't we? Yes, we have. Isn't that right, little hunter? Please, don't make a scene. You don't honestly believe I'm the only vampire here, do you? I'm sure that you can imagine just how difficult it would be for you to get out of here alive. Even if you do somehow manage to get past me, you'd have to deal with the rest of my coven. Oh, don't worry, dear hunter. To my knowledge, no one's aware just yet. And I am not personally in the business of exposing those that I have no reason to. You may speak freely. There may be many eyes and ears, but none of which are focused on us. I ensure it. How is none of your concern? I am more interested to know as to why. As to why you, in what I can only assume has been many moments of incredibly poor and unwise decision-making, have found yourself here at my humble soiree. A target, you say? Interesting. Now, whoever could that target be? I'm sure that it's not me, is it? Oh, because if it were, well, I suppose that we would have more issues than I originally believed. Namely, that you are far more a fool than I could even remotely give you credit for. So, if you have a target, and if said target just so happens to be standing right in front of you, I want you to think long and hard about whether or not you actually want to risk what you're planning to do. How valuable is that life of yours, Hunter? Shh. Don't speak. Don't say a single word. They're watching, waiting to see if I'm going to sink my fangs into that lovely neck. How fortunate for you that I have already had my fill for the night. I'm saving my appetite, I'm afraid. I have other prey to entertain tonight, and as delicious as your blood smelled the night that you decided to give chase to me, I'm afraid that will have to wait for another night. Now, if we have completed our business and you have come to your right state of mind, I believe it may be best for you to go home. Yes, home. Oh, little hunter, I know so much more than you could ever believe. Now you're going to close your eyes, and you're going to leave this place. You'll return to that little apartment with your open windows and your flowery balcony, and you will sleep for the rest of the night. And in the morning, when you awaken, you'll wonder where you were last night and realize that perhaps, just perhaps, you drank just a little too much. And you'll carry on with your day. I promise, te prometo, I will have my fun with you. Just as soon as I tie up my loose ends. Now, go home.